Fiona, extremely well played. What does it feel like to win this event for the second time?
I can't believe it, to be honest. I've had 3 absolutely desperate years fighting injuries and not being able to play at all, and it's been so frustrating, even just not to be able to go out and play on the course a few holes with the family. So to be able to play a bit this year was just a bonus, and I entered at Hayling and I thought I'll see how it goes, struggling to find my game a bit. So I came here again with no expectations and really trying to get through the week without doing damage to the elbows. So I've done that, so I've exceeded my expectations, and it just feels fantastic to have this trophy in my hands again.
Was there a point where you worried that you would ever get back to this level?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I really thought I wouldn't be able to because of the elbows. Yeah, very, very dark days, I have to say. Yeah, I even took to cycling to keep my sanity, because not being able to play any golf or do anything to keep fit, I'm not a person that sits still and does nothing very well.
Tell us about the final today, because that was an epic.
Yeah, I'd rather not relive it all, to be honest. Well, my husband, my caddy, said pounce on her to begin with. She's going to be more nervous than you. And I played 3 really solid holes, and Jane didn't get off to the best start. So I found myself 3 up early on. And so I thought, well, if I just play par golf, keep doing what I've been doing. I made a mess of one hole, narrow one. I think it's number 6 or 7 or something like that, 7th. Where I flirted with the trees and tried to go through them, despite my husband probably telling me not to. So I was 2 up at the turn, still sitting pretty, I thought. Just slightly missed a drive on 10, so gave her that hole. And then 11 and 12, I could have won both those holes, but she got up and down from really tricky places. All credit to her. Amazing shots she did to make 2 pars on those. So I was still, I think, 1 up at that point. But the short hole, the 14th hole, I'd hit a really good 5-wood there this morning and holed the putt for a 2. And Andy said, just put a good swing on it, you're hitting that club well. And I did the same thing again and holed the putt. So I thought, okay, we've got some daylight here. And then managed to hit a good drive down 15, where she messed up. And then I don't really quite know how we ended up coming down the last, to be honest, because 2 up with 3 to play, you'd think was a fairly good position. But I guess at the end of a long week, we counted 8 rounds in 5 days. It's an awful lot more than I've played, and I think probably mental fatigue as much as anything, a couple of poor shots. And we went down the 19th, and Andy said, okay, you've got to start all over again. And the 3rd shot of Jane's, when it hit the tree, everyone said to me, what did you think? Because she sort of thinned her 3rd shot, hit a tree behind the green, and it would have been going probably 50, 60 yards through the green, and it pinged back onto the green. Everyone said, weren't you really angry? And to be honest, I didn't even hardly notice it, because I was so much in the zone, just thinking, get up and down, make a 4. As Andy said, make a birdie and it's yours, and that's what I was concentrating on. So yeah, the rest is history.
And emotions at the end, obviously an
Relief.
embrace with Andy the caddy. Was it relief? Was it excitement?
I would never ever have heard the end of it if I'd lost that match from him. Never ever, till my dying days. So yeah, big relief.
Well, you don't need to worry about that now. You've
No.
got the Taylor Salver there,
Yeah.
and very well played this week.
Thank you very much.